Good morning. Good morning. So today I am bringing you different ideas how to simplify your summer, whether it be skincare or makeup routine or both, um, whether we're on the road and traveling or we're camping. Those are all things that we like to keep our skincare and our makeup more simplified. Um, So that's what I'm bringing you today is just some ideas on how to keep it simple and still effective, and that you're not missing any steps per se. You're not missing anything that you need, that your skin still needs, and at the same time, like I said, you can you can look nice and finished as well. So I am going to start today just with, first of all, the skincare portion, which I did already do um, for myself. And so, for example, if as a quick, easy cleansing idea, what you'd want is, of course, your cleanser, which we do have of our skincare sets in. Almost all of them have a travel sized set, which is so handy. But of course, again, if you're a person maybe year round, not just when you're traveling or camping, but where you want something super quick, super simple, you're not concerned about maybe the age fighting components, that kind of thing. This works really nice. This is called our micellar water. And basically you just squirt this on a cotton ball or a cotton pad. And this removes the, I guess you could consider it kind of the extra, the debris, the makeup, etc. Now it's perfect for that extra cleanse, kind of the sweep before you mop idea. So a lot of gals will do that. Even if you wear a lot of makeup, if you have a lot of setting powder, setting spray, etc., it's good to kind of get that first layer off and then go ahead and still do your cleansing portion, okay, to get in nice and deep. So this works for that. But for that quick, easy, take it off, get your pores cleaned, get the makeup off, get any dirt off, that works wonderfully. Also, if you had a lot of salt the night before, chips, hot dogs, all of that kind of stuff. And again, even traveling and airplane time can cause you to retain, right? So for me, I've noticed using our instant action puffiness reducer, this works just wonders for me. And just patting just a right size amount right underneath that eye, right on that bag. And I already did that this morning. It was apparently way too salty stuff last night. But for me, it's almost every day. So again, that's one thing that works wonderful. Guys can use it, girls can use it. And you don't have to, I guess you could say, let anyone know that what you had the night before. So another great product are our beauty blotters. And these are just tiny little, they remind me of almost like a parchment paper, like you can bake cookies on, right? And that'll just kind of similar idea where this just soaks up the oil. You just pat it on your face. It'll soak up the oil, but it won't take any makeup off. So wonderful for anybody who's definitely leans toward oilier, or again, you're out in the sun a lot, you're maybe on a trip somewhere super warm or very, very humid. This is wonderful. We had a humid day yesterday, but typically we don't here. So these are wonderful. You can carry them in your purse, your pocket, and it just, again, no one has to know. So, okay. So those are some great travel ideas for just kind of controlling and keeping it cleansed. Now, another quick idea to which kind of overlaps both skincare and makeup in one is our CC cream. And a CC cream, or color correcting cream, is both a moisturizer, it's a foundation, it's a really, there's a level of concealer in there. There's an SPF of 15 in here. It just kind of blurs. So I love that it has even a pump. So just one pump is like the perfect amount. You can squirt that on a brush. You can put it on your fingers, just like you're putting moisturizer on or foundation, and you just smooth it on. And it just glides on super nice. And you're getting that protection, everything all in one. So if you're joining me today, definitely comment below. Good morning, good morning. If you've used any of these products, comment, let me know, what are your favorites? What have you tried? Because there might even be something I forget to mention today that somebody else would be like, oh, that would be perfect. So yes, so those multitasking, multi-purpose type products that just kind of hit multiple things in one. It's less things to carry in your bag or travel with you. So that is our CC cream. Another thing that I love is that we recently came out with a it is a lip, cheek and lip cream. And that's this. It looks like it's just like one of our normal Chroma Fusion colors, or eyeshadows and cheek colors and bronzers are that fit in there. So it is just a nice little pan, that just pops in there. And they're all just that nice magnetic option then, where you can fit and fill the compacts any which way. But really, this is everything you need in one. So if you are wearing color while you're on the go, maybe you choose not to, of course, if you're camping and whatever. But if you do just feel like I do, I just need a little color, this is wonderful, because you can just use your fingertip. It's super quick. You can dab a little on your eyes. This is such a pretty one. You can tell it is just a really soft, kind of a peachy tone. You can dab a little on your cheeks. And it's moisturizing and just gives you a pretty soft little glow for your lips. Boom. Quick, super easy, all in one. So gotta love those, because it kind of covers it all for us. And then for me, definitely, gotta do lashes and bring out those eyes a little bit. you know, some people are like their one must have is a mascara, or the next person it's eyeliner. So I am, there it is. It's like, where did my other eyeliner go? Sorry guys, there. I'm going to do our Steely liner, which is a really pretty color. It's kind of a, I'm gonna put this here, kind of a silver blue in one, almost silvery gray blue, and without being blue. So this is a really pretty color to combine with this copper shade. So I'm just going to bring up and bring out my lash line a little bit here. And just kind of, as everything's dragging down, trying to bring it back up again. Lift it up, open it up. So, and then I love all of our mascaras. I kind of bounce back and forth between several of them. It just depends on the look I want that day. This is our ultimate, which really does a little of everything. But again, especially for camping, traveling, that kind of thing, where you may be jumping in the water or going for a swim, right? Or going to the river. Waterproof is your go-to then. Those are water resistant, so they're great. They're not going to smudge or smear or any of that kind of thing. If you're just outside or sweating or anything like that. But if you are literally going to go swimming, then you want a waterproof formula. And this is so great because, I mean, yeah, literally, if you were to jump in the shower and rub your eyes and everything, there is no smear. It is waterproof. It's waterproof. So, okay, so just a few quick, easy steps. Takes a minute to get ready in the morning, and whether you're traveling or not, like I said, that is a great way to go with some kind of powerhouse products, if you will, that do a little of everything for you. Help with the heat without looking over shiny, and yeah, can help you just get out the door, even on just a busy weekday too, right? So if you have any questions on these, definitely comment below. Let me know, like I said, your favorites that you've tried before, something maybe that I showed you today that you hadn't heard of. Comment on those. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's something that you would love for me to cover or teach on, let me know that too below. Like, what are your frustrations? And that way I can help you, because we have a lot of great problem solving products. But again, if we don't know what they do or what they're for, right, we don't use them. So I hope that's helpful. And thanks for joining me today.